Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is a little bit of a different video on the channel, but I know a lot of you guys don't have Twitter, you don't follow the ARK news over there, so I figured I'd bring the news to you over here because today is a big day. 15 hours ago, Wildcard finally unveiled some very new information about ARK Genesis Part 2. Now, we knew that this was expected this coming summer, but aside from that, we haven't really been given any news whatsoever on the matter. That is up until now. We've been given this amazing, massive poster here showing off. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what this thing is. It's like a giant saber across a rock drake, but it looks like a mystical type of beast. It's got these weird kind of like, I mean, I don't want to call them like germs, but these little like goopy things coming off of its eyebrows kind of look like, they kind of look like germs, all right? They kind of look like what doctors and scientists and stuff describe germs to look like. But yeah, this is our very first sneak peek. Now, I just want to ask you guys, if this is something you'd like me to touch on the channel in the future, give kind of like updates as to what Wildcard is, I guess, unveiling through their little blog posts and that sort of stuff, then please let me know with a thumbs up. I don't often do these types of news videos. I try to do them every now and then when we've got something new to talk about, but they're very rare. If you would like to see more of them on the channel, then just let me know and I'll bring it. I'll bring all of it. But hey, only if you want to see it. But anyways, let's talk through what we're looking at right here, okay? Because there's a lot going on here. I mean, there's kind of not really, but there is a lot going on here. Let's be real, okay? Your survival ends here. Does that mean this is it for ARK? Probably. This might be it. But then again, so was Extinction. Extinction was meant to be it. It wasn't. Genesis Part 1 and Part 2 obviously got announced, but maybe ARK 2 is in the works after this. Who knows? Nobody really. Anyways, the most obvious thing right here is March. March is now the official public release date. We were expecting this in the summer, which I assume, at least in my mind, put it in December, January type of months. I assume that they were shooting for December of this year. Obviously, Genesis Part 1 got delayed a couple months, went from December to February, I think. So obviously that was always going to push Part 2 back a little bit, which was expected. However, what nobody could have prepared for was COVID. And obviously COVID has delayed every game on the planet just about. People aren't being able to work on games as they normally would. So it was obviously going to be delayed even further. So March is actually a pretty good delay, to be honest. I expected a lot later than this. I was expecting June. It might still be June. This might be a little bit optimistic, but don't hate on Wildcard. That, you know, the world's been dealt a hard hand this year. So, you know, just give them the support they need, and hopefully they'll be able to, I don't know, get it to us by March next year, I suppose. Anyways, this guy, I don't know what it is. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, though. What are you speculating? This seems to be maybe the giant end boss. Maybe if we scroll down a little bit further, I don't know if I actually mentioned this already. I don't think I did. Have a look at the number 2 here. Have a look. ARK Genesis number 2. This looks a little bit corrupted, but not only that, what's wrapped around it? I see tentacles. Do you guys see those tentacles? I mean, obviously Part 1 had a little bit of, and so did Extinction for that matter, a little bit of return of Rockwell. He has, you know, sabotaged the simulation. He kind of returned to Extinction when all the ARKs returned to Earth. Could this be... Well, I mean, obviously that's Rockwell. Come on, that ain't no squid monster under the water. No. That's Rockwell. This is pretty much it confirmed. Rockwell from Aberration returns. But in what aspect, in what capacity? Are we still going to be in the simulation, or are we going to be out of the simulation, taking on actual Rockwell and not his avatar form? I mean, it's only a matter of... Actually, we're going to find out later in the year as we go down this blog post. They kind of talk about it a little bit further, but I'm still just mesmerized by whatever this giant cat, feline, saber, futuristic space-looking beast is. We've obviously got a little bit of, I guess, underwater imagery down the back over here as well. But then it turns into space. Turns into space up here. Is this? Are they preparing us for some sort of like lunar adventure? I don't know. This is so much to talk about. I don't know. Anyways, as we get into the information here, obviously there is a little bit of talk about Crystal Isle was coming to console. I think they're speculating that that will finally be happening in August, so literally this week. That's pretty good news for everybody that plays on console, obviously. There is also mention that, yeah, they basically have to push back to the new locked-in release date of March 2021, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. Yeah, there's not much you can really say about that. You can't blame them. Obviously, you know, there is that little bit of a stigma, reputation that Wildcard delay their games. I mean, updates. Look, they all get delayed, but, you know, this year is, what are you going to do? Just, you know, it is what it is. That's all good. It means ARK lasts a little bit longer, I guess. But then we get a little bit further down into some more updates. The Tender Love and Care Pass 3. As you know, over the years, they've given a bit of a TLC update to a lot of the dinosaurs in ARK. I think the Rex has got one, the Raptor's got one, the Argentavis. Oh, now I always forget. The Gigantopithecus. It's actually crazy looking back at some of the original models of some of these dinosaurs that were in the game. However, they have... This has been spoken about for a while, TLC 3, and they've, I guess, announced that they're going to be overhauling 2 classic creatures. I don't know what these 2 creatures are going to be, but there has been a lot of speculation as to what is going to be in this next TLC update. I'll be honest, I expected more than just 2 of them. People have been talking about the Mosasaur, Megalodon. Oh, what else has been maybe thrown into the mix? I can't actually remember. What would you guys like to see, though? What of the original ARK creatures, or not even original, but like the non-TLC, the dinosaurs that haven't been given a proper TLC yet? Which one would you most like to see get a little bit of a, maybe a remodel, a rework, some new attacks, some new features, some new anything? Let me know down below in the comments. I want to pose it to you guys and see what you guys say on the matter. Oh, as we can see right here, updated models, animations, visuals, and new gameplay functionality. I'm so excited to see which of the 2 creatures that they've chosen to do this to. Yeah, there's so many to choose from. I reckon a Brontosaurus. Brontosaurus would be, honestly, I've heard a lot of the modding community have a little bit of issue with the Brontosaurus. It's not the prettiest dinosaur. I've never had an issue with it, but I guess it could do with a little bit of an update. Anyways, let's keep it going. So that is anticipated for an October release. So 3 months away. That's fine. Obviously, they're working on the console version of Crystal Isles right now. I guess that'll be the next thing that pops out. Moving on from that, there are a few little balances that I guess are coming out. I'm not too much of not too fanatical about these little things here, but have a little read for yourself and find out if they affect you at all. These look to be mostly damage and resource collection rates. Breeding, I suppose the maturation times have all been adjusted, or some of them at least, and then just general things as well. I'm not going to read through all of these, but they're there if you want to have a little bit of a read through. This is mainly for the people who don't use Twitter and don't check up on the Wildcard website. Official rates. It looks like people have been, I guess, enjoying some boosted rates on official servers. I don't play on official servers, but if you guys do, I guess you can have a little bit of a read through here as well. But I wanted to actually do something a little bit different and scroll down to here and look at some community fan art. We don't really do this ever, but there is some amazing fan art in this community. A lot of it gets posted in my Discord, which you can actually find over at discord.gg/Miola if you're interested. But I just want to have a little look through some of these little pictures, these fan arts for ARK. There is some beautiful imagery. Obviously, this one here is of a screenshot. This is a rock drake from Din the Painter. That is cute. It kind of gives me like Zelda vibes. I don't know why though. Maybe it's just like the coloring choices of the saddle. Wear your mask, guys. We got a crystal wyvern with a mask on. A beautiful temple. Have a look at that. Japanese style castle. I've always wanted to build something like that, but we all know how bad I am at building. Who's playing crystal? That's a nice photo, actually. I think that's of the... I can't remember the name of it. There's a special name for the special wyvern, right? It's not a prime, but I can't remember what it is. Or not an alpha, sorry. This is something I've always wanted to try and build. A castle of this style. But obviously my building is just absolutely terrible. Also, that is definitely using the castles, keeps, and forts mod, right? And last but not least, we have a bit of a galleon build. Anyways, that's it for the update. I thought it'd be nice to share with you guys. Mainly this, though. This is the I guess, main attraction of the day. Let me know your thoughts on this. I want to know. I just want you guys to share with me your opinions on what this beastly thing might be. Is it an underwater creature? Is it a space creature? Is it a boss? Is it a new form for Rockwell? Will it have tentacles coming out of its legs? Rockwell definitely is making a return. And of course, let me know which 2 dinosaurs in ARK you would most like to get a bit of a TLC update. But that's all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of an update into what might be coming to ARK very, very soon. Until next time, guys, keep on smiling, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in our regular tuning episode soon. Bye for now.